There are some issues that I need to deal with because last night got woken up very unexpectedly, not by a good thing, and so I got to fix some things around here. Hopefully I can figure out what's going on. Today is going to be an exciting day. Roxane is over here getting ready to leave. She's going to be hanging out with her mom today. They're actually over there in the car right now, getting ready to leave to go to town and show Roxane's mom basically where we live and what's around here. I mean, it's not that much, but her mom hasn't really seen it too much, and I'm very happy they're getting some mother-daughter time, which is going to be really good. And while they're gone, there are some issues that I need to deal with because last night got woken up very unexpectedly, not by a good thing, and so I got to fix some things around here. Hopefully I can figure out what's going on.
It is another day. It is a beautiful day. I'll throw that in there. But my mom and I, and Wyatt is actually going to be joining us on some little adventures today, huh, Wyatt? Yep. Are you looking forward to it? Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm sure my mom's looking forward to it.
Yep.
Yeah, we've been stuck inside for 2 days now. We haven't really left the house, so this is our first little outing since my mom's been here. So we're gonna go show her some things that are close by. So we're gonna take you guys along. So I say, let's get started. Okay, we've arrived at our first destination, and actually probably one of the most important spots here in town. We actually need to get a few little things here, and that is at our local ACE store. How exciting is that? My mom's never been in here, so, I mean, she's never been here in really Booneville, so. I've never been in here. Yeah, so we're actually gonna go in here and get what we need to get, and then I'm actually gonna take her down the little strip here so she can kind of scope it out. And hopefully they have what we need, because this is something we really, really need.
Last night, in the middle of the night, I woke up because something was dripping on me. Like I felt a water drip. And I was like, no, is there like a leak in the roof or something? That's no good. That's no good if that's what it is. And then boom, another leak. Then another leak, and I'm like, what's going on? And come to find out, my Mr. Cool was dripping on me. Our Mr. Cools. They work great. It's blowing nice cold ice air, but for some reason it was just condensating a whole bunch, and it was dripping on me, dripping on Roxane too. And so I turned it off, and I was like, I'll deal with it in the morning, see what's going on. And when I woke back up, I turned it back on to see, and it like shot out a whole bunch of ice. And I was like, oh, that's not good. And so after doing a little bit of research, I mean, this is, I guess, not a common thing, but it's common enough to where there's ways to fix it. I have the one in the living room, because I figured if I'm going to be working on the one in the bedroom, might as well work on this one too. I have the cover taken off. Look. Looks pretty ugly without the cover on. Cover's right here. And that's one of the things I had to research was how to even take this cover off, because I had no idea how to do it. So this is what I think is going on with the one in the bedroom. Hopefully it should be an easy fix, but let's find out.
I'd really like that.
We need help find anything, guys?
So we need some AC coil cleaners, spray stuff. That's what I need.
Right there.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I see an air conditioner thing. Yep, that's exactly what I need right there. That's what he told me. Yeah, he told me 2. Sweet.
All right.
Yeah, thank you so much.
You guys have a good day.
You too. Okay, that was very successful. And it wasn't too painful on the pocket. So I would say that was a really good win. So, all right, now it's on to the next stop.
So the Mr. Cools, these are the condenser. This is the condenser. It's got all these little fins, the condenser coils, and they get dirty after a while. And this Mr. Cool has been in here for about 2 years, and it's been working great, but it is dusty. There's dust and different things on it, so it needs to be cleaned. It's going to be very hard to see because it's dark, but right there, you guys can see it. That's where the drain line is for all the condensation on this. It has a drip pan And then a little hole right there has the tube that goes outside and lets the water drip out right there. So on a lot of the videos that I've been watching of, hey, my Mr. Cool is icing up behind the air filter, it's icing up and dripping. Hey, I'm getting condensation dripping off of my Mr. Cool, what's going on? A lot of them, they say that line can get clogged. And so I got to take the bedroom one apart and see if it's clogged, because this one's not really dripping. I think I've seen like one drip before, and obviously that one's not clogged. So I'm hoping that the one in the bedroom is clogged and it's gonna be an easy fix, and unclog it and clean it all out. But there's also a problem, because when we first moved here, in the camper, our trailer, there was like a bug that we found. We had problems with one of our water lines. We couldn't get no water into the trailer for some reason. And so I tore it all apart when we first got here, and I realized that there was a bug. I don't know what type of bug it was, but crawled in the tube and brought a bunch of like leaves and like sticks and stuff. And it made like a cocoon inside the tube in our camper, and that's why it was stopping the water flow. And so I don't know if something like that happened here. I'm gonna have to check. Once I take this cover off inside the bedroom, I'm gonna see how clogged that line is, if it is clogged at all. If not, then I'm gonna have to go outside, take the cover off, see that drain line, and see if it's clogged with something. Roxane, like I said, she's gonna be in town. I asked her to get me some AC coil foaming cleaner. They sell, you spray on these things, it cleans all the coils off, gets all the dirt in between all the fins cleaned out and stuff, and that's gonna help. And it's just normal maintenance that we have to do on these things. But man, waking up to ice and water and everything dripping all on you, it's no fun, guys. It's no fun. So really, hopefully I can get this fixed fairly easy. We're just gonna have to see.
Okay, we are at our next stop, which I'm very looking forward to. We're going to go look. We're out for food here. We're at a Subway.
It was my idea, don't want to call you.
Yeah, it was Wyatt's idea. I actually wanted to take my mom. There's a restaurant here. It's called Lynn's Buffet. It's a Chinese buffet place, and it's really good. But around here, things are always closed on Sundays and Mondays. So we kind of missed it today, but that's okay. It'll be open. I'm sure we'll have time to hit it up if we want to later on down the road. But for now, Subway will do. I figure it's a nice light lunch. It's probably actually better than having a bunch of Chinese food and then go shopping. We'll want to go home and take a nap or something, you know.
It was very hard for me to find videos at all on how to even take these covers off on this 4th gen Mr. Cool. First thing you want to do is power everything off. Make sure there's no power going to this unit. Once you do that, you're going to want to take these fins off by bending them down a little tiny bit. There we go. That came out. And this comes out like this, and then boom. That's the first thing you want to do. This is not a how-to video, just so you guys know. But since I had such problems finding any information on it at all, I wanted to share it with you guys. Take the air filters out. On this particular model, the 4th gen, this is a 12K unit. There's a screw here, there's a screw here, and underneath this tab right here, lift it up, there's another screw. So, and don't lose any screws. So, that's almost everything you need to do. Take this cover off, almost. Take this cover out, put that there, and they have a quick connect, little quick connect line right here. You disconnect that, and then you're just about ready to take this thing off. And then the only thing left to take this cover off is on the very top, right up here. There's like little tabs that hold the cover on. You just want to flip those up, and then this whole cover will come off. There we go. Okay. Whew. I can already tell that it's dusty. Let me carefully pull this thing off. And there's the cover off.
But I'm taking my mom to a really cool store here. She's never even heard of them. which I'm kind of surprised they don't have anything at home
Not
like this.
Not that I know.
So we are at the bin store, huh, Wyatt?
Yeah.
Yeah, Wyatt actually kind of brought this up, and I didn't even think about it. He was like, we should go to the bin store. And I'm like, you know what? We should. So we're going to check it out. It seems like every time I come here, I find some kind of bargain to walk out with. I haven't left with nothing yet. So we'll see what kind of bargains we can find today. You're really going to find some bargains today.
You know.
She's getting a cart and everything for it. But you guys have been here before with us to the bin store. It looks like they have more tables out than normal. Like usually it was a little bit smaller, so they must have a lot more good stuff going on. Kind of like this Christmas wrapping paper. I don't even want to think about Christmas.
Part of a jewelry box.
I see they got a lot of toys. Lots of little kids and girl toys, huh, Ryan? What? Hasn't found what he's looking for. Oh.
Found this.
That's cool. Open. Yeah. Nerf gun. Ooh, pull-up bar for doors. That's kind of cool. There's some
You know why I like this store
plastic
so much?
eggs for Christmas.
You know why I like
Easter.
You know why I like this store so much? I can touch things and open things without you telling me now.
I see. I see. There's another
What?
mouse.
There was something in here.
There was. Probably find it somewhere. Here's a. These are mats. Bathroom mats.
Ew. Ew. Ew.
Nail polish.
Exactly.
Sometimes you never know what you'll find, but here's like a whole little thing of like funnels. Different.
There's a Roku TV.
Yeah, here's a Roku TV remote. But here, like a dog seat for a car, you know? Seat belted in. It's your seat, you know? I found this, and this is like a little box with like Halloween decor yard stakes with like little pumpkins. So that's kind of a cool little find. I think I might get me this.
I am up for it, so whatever.
Wyatt found something outside of looking in the bins, huh?
Yeah, I'm enjoying myself.
Yeah, he's hoping he's gonna win millions.
Not that big one.
Yeah, that big, that.
No! Look at that. One recorder. There we go. I got the other one unstuck.
Oh, yeah, he had one stuck up there. Oh, oh. No, not enough. Look at these glasses.
Those are the ones you need when you do the terracotta painting on the pots, and they're making the old ladies with the bandanas and rollers
Oh, yeah.
with the bright red nails. Those are the things they're using for the glass.
Sometimes you find random things.
Isn't that funny? That's what I look at it and say.
Yeah, yeah.
Kind of looks like that drain line might actually be clogged. Looks like there's been a bunch of dirt that's gotten in there and dust, and right in the front of it's not clogged, but I think a little bit down in the tube it's clogged. That's what it kind of looks like to me, because I mean you guys can see there's water dripping on it right here, and what's happening is this drain pan, everything condensates, goes behind this plastic pan right here, and then goes down into the hole and goes out. But if it's filling up because it's getting clogged and there's nothing but water in there, it can't drain, then it's dripping off, is what I think's happening. Okay guys, I've already been out here since it looked like it was clogged a little bit. I came outside and I took this cover off. Like, I'm looking at this line right here, and it's completely filled with water, but yet nothing's dripping out on the bottom. So I gotta figure out what is going on. I put the cover back on. I tried vacuuming it out, see if there was any stuff that I could just vacuum out, because I'm trying to figure out how. Oof, this is nice and dark. There we go. Trying to figure out how to unclog it, but It didn't seem like it was that clogged, actually. The water was actually around the rings. It wasn't filled up on the hose, so I was mistaken on that. But other than that, besides cleaning the actual coils, which I have to wait till Roxane gets back with the cleaner, there's not much more I can do, and I can just sit here and hope and pray that everything works fine when I'm done, because I don't want to get dripped on again. It's crazy.
Well, didn't find too much stuff, but I did buy those Halloween decorations, and I actually found this for Wyatt. It's a pretend sword.
Oh, I've seen that.
Yeah.
Have a good day.
You too. That guy's got it going on. Yeah. Anyways, yeah. Found him this cool sword. And he was like, "Yeah, I want that." So, couple little scores. Nothing though that was life changing, and I didn't see anything that made me super excited. I mean, I'm not even gonna be able to not even see them till Halloween once I bring them home. I'm probably gonna forget I even have them.
Couple fun stuff.
We're at our favorite store in all of town, our local Walmart. You guys know how I feel about Walmart, but we're gonna get some shopping done. We got a little grocery list for food this week and a couple little other random things we need to pick up, but
Oh my God, I can't find the list.
oh no, we need to find the list. Was it in your pocket?
No, well, unless it's in my.
Yeah, I was gonna say
my.
my.
Out, and I was thinking.
Maybe it's
Gotta be around here.
Yeah, we gotta find the list, guys, or else our whole Walmart trip is ruined. The list has been found, guys.
Thank God.
Yeah, it was in her pocket, so thankfully the day has been saved. We can finish our shopping and move on with the rest of our day.
All right, well, since I can't really do a lot until Roxane gets home with that cleaner, I can't clean out those Mr. Cools. There are some things I'd like to at least try to get done around here while she's gone. It involves that thing right over there. The weather has been absolutely wonderful the past few days, but since Roxane's mom's here, we've been hanging out with her and we haven't really done any work, just been hanging out, which Roxane needed, and I needed that too. So now that she's been here for a couple days, we can get back to work a little tiny bit. At least I can. I'm not expecting her to do anything, rightfully so though. But I still want to work on this monstrosity over here the best I can. Okay, pop-up. Once again, if you guys didn't see, last time we did put a whole bunch of insulation on the side. So this side and that side is ready to go, and we did put the zip board up on the roof. I still haven't sealed it yet or anything, but that's going to be coming next. And so I can start working on this just a little bit more while Roxane's in town hanging out with her mom, because the weather has been really beautiful around here and I don't want to waste any time, because my luck it'll start raining the next time I want to do anything. So more difficult, but I got it done. Usually Roxane, when we're cutting, she'll hold it like up on one side and keep it straight instead of bending down so I can easily cut it, but she's not here right now, so I have to make do with myself. I have to try to work out the box here a little bit, because I just got to get some measurements. Yeah, that looks good. Just stay there. Don't move. This is what I have to resort to. What's this? Okay. Good. There we go. Alright. And get that put on here, because that's all I need for this side. Well, actually, I'm going to cut it out. Let me phrase. And then I got to trace this piece onto the stuff we got for the actual side, because this isn't what's going to be shown, you know, to the elements. So I just need like a template so I can do this real easy, the best I can with those other pieces, because those other pieces are really expensive. They're close to $100 a piece. So I do not want to mess those up at all. I got to get the right measurements on this, and that's why I'm doing it this way, so I can get the wood measurement. And then I'm going to take those pieces, glue them onto here, and then attach them. Hopefully I don't mess up. Well guys, I spoke too soon. I just talked to Roxanne. She's actually on her way home, so I got to get the stuff for the AC ready to go, even though it's mostly done, but she should be here very soon. So I'm not going to be able to get to work on this as much as I wanted. I thought they were going to be gone for a little bit longer, but that's okay. It's really hard to actually do this by myself, so I'm actually going to need a second set of hands in order to lift this stuff up and mark it and cut it correctly. And I don't want to try to just do it by myself to get it done and then have something mess up, because most likely that's my luck. And I don't want that, but that's okay. My main thing today is to get these ACs back up and running and making sure they are good, because man, it is hot outside, and without them I think we'd be roasting. So once they get home, I'm going to be doing that.
All right, well, we've been home for a few. We've actually unloaded the car, and I'm in the mix right now of putting all away the groceries, our loot from today, and seeing what Anthony's been up to today. And I brought him home that very important thing he needed.
Yep.
And he's already putting it to work.
I've already sprayed off this AC unit with the foam cleaner.
Not working.
It's doing its thing.
Yeah. So we've never used this stuff before, but
You know, go out and look at
I mean,
the
you guys
power.
saw right when I walked in there, that guy knew exactly what I was talking about. So
Oh, you guys already seen it then.
yeah,
So I gotta spray this one in here.
yeah.
And hopefully that's gonna clear it all up, because as you guys seen earlier, it was there was dirt in the line, but it wasn't like clogged or nothing.
Oh.
And I even poured a whole water bottle
Down it.
Yeah.
to see if it would leak, and it all leaked out. So
It's got. I bet you
gotta be
those.
dirty.
I mean, they look a little dirty.
Yeah.
And you know, I do vacuum it and try to keep up on it the best I can, but I don't get inside there. I'm a little leery about vacuuming the coils, because I mean, you never know.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
two, it's like he has to take like all that cover and stuff off there to get to it, so I'm not gonna go through all that to vacuum. But I do vacuum like around it, and we keep the filters really clean. So
For this stuff, you just spray it like this and let it dissolve. And it keeps all the grease and grime inside of there.
I mean, look at, I can see on the coil right there, look how dirty that looks.
Right here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how well on camera you guys can see that, but it does
That's
look,
That's
it does.
like corrosion or something though, like normal, because it's copper, you know?
Yeah, it came with that little brush thing on the,
Mhm,
oh,
yeah.
that's cool.
So I'm just
I was wondering, I was like, where did he find that at?
No, I am cleaning this.
Where did he think of that thing and find that out? I've never seen that before in my life.
Hopefully this works, because I don't really like waking up to ice and water.
Yeah, no, and I don't want to not have air conditioner. I mean, summer is coming quickly. It's kind of
No,
warm.
we'll be iced out if that's the case, because I ain't gonna do without it.
Yeah, me neither.
You know what I
I've
mean?
spent way too much time in this house with no air conditioner, and I don't want to do that ever again. I've made that commitment, so.
Yes.
But
Yeah, I know. Well, make sure you tell them.
I put on turbo.
oh yeah, really cool it down in here fast, because
It's gonna take a second to get back to cold.
Yeah, it's a little warm in here. That one looks a lot cleaner.
Yeah.
I didn't happen to look at the other one before you put the stuff on it.
Is it cover?
Which one?
They-
This one?
Yeah, they were all dirty. I mean, it's a normal thing you have to do, you know?
Yeah. Well,
I just hope we don't wake up tomorrow night and there's ice falling on us again.
yeah. That's what I was literally just gonna say. I was gonna say we won't really know for 100% fact, because it doesn't leak all the time.
No.
It always happens when we're sleeping and early in the morning. That's when it happens.
It's true.
So, you know, we'll just have to kind of monitor it over the next few days and just kind of see what happens. You know, that's all we can do.
Well, maybe there was a bunch of dirt in the thing causing the water not to be able to get all the way over there. Like there's a pile of it or something, you know?
Oh, yeah, underneath on the bottom portion.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a possibility. But at least now you know the coils are clean. Do you want the filters?
Yeah. Oh, I forgot to put that thing on. Let me see that.
Little arm.
Yeah. Wait a minute.
I thought you were.
No, I'm getting ready to be done.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Well. Oh, you didn't put it on this one.
I know.
Okay.
Get it in there. There we go.
I guess this is one of those yearly maintenance things we'll have to add to our list of things to do around here. Our homeowner to-do list, as my mom put it. Okay, well, it's been a little while. We've relaxed, and the air conditioning is working phenomenal. Like, we're nice and cooled off. That was the big thing. We wanted to chill and relax. And it's about time to get ready to start making dinner. And I just thought I'd let you guys know what I was making tonight. And I will be making some stuffed bell peppers. That was actually Anthony's request tonight. So looking forward to making those and eating those, because it has actually been, I don't know, it's been a little while since I've had them and made them. So, but I'm gonna get dinner going. Figure once those are baking in the oven, me and my mom will go take a gander out in the garden and see what's going on out there. The stuffed bell peppers are in there, and they are beyond stuffed.
They are bell pepperoni.
Yeah, they're very, very stuffed. I did not want to let any of the filling go to waste, so I way overstuffed them, but that's okay. They're gonna taste delicious. So, but now it is time to go water while those bake in the oven. And I gotta do a lot of gardening because I have not been out there for a few days, so I'm sure things are a little crazy out there. Well, there's been a lot of crazy things happening out here. We've kind of glanced things over. Anthony's out here joining us, and actually we needed his assistance to remove this because, one, it's stuck underneath, but you'll see why.
Jeez, this thing is massive.
Yeah, look at this guy. Yeah, he kind of... But that's okay.
It started out small and then it's all prop.
It's all, wait a minute.
That is a huge zucchini.
Yeah, no, that's a decent size. All right, so we picked 2 zucchinis off of here. I got another one over there. It's pretty decent sized. And my mom's actually over here. She's hunting for cucumbers.
Oh, she's picked a million.
Oh, yeah. Let me show you guys.
The basket.
Yeah, we need to put those in the basket for sure.
We're not going to have enough room in the basket.
But man, look at all these cucumbers. Look, there's so many.
Like, they need to be picked, even if you have to cut them up and just give some to the chicken.
Yeah, there's one in there that's kind of...
I hope you guys like making pickles.
Oh, we were just talking about it. I told my mom, I was like, because we're making our plans for the week. So I was like, well, maybe, yeah, maybe on Wednesday or something, you know, we'll stay home, but we'll stay home and we'll make some pickles and some pickled relish and stuff like that. So hey, that might be the plan for Wednesday.
I'm still requesting some spicy pickles.
Yeah, I did buy some jalapenos.
Did you?
I did. I bought some. So
for the pickles? Or just to buy some?
Well, that, or I was thinking maybe spicy pickled eggs or something. I really wish I could give my mom a jar of pickled eggs to take back. Yeah.
This one
looks like
too
a little,
ripe.
Yeah, no, that one needs to go to the chickens.
Yeah, that was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That one got too big and
yeah,
too
that
ripe.
one's like the size of a little watermelon. Yep, that one needs to go to the chickens.
Oh, the chickens love these.
Yeah.
I usually just go there and slice them up and they're like...
But I wish I could give my mom a jar of pickled eggs because my stepdad, I heard he likes them. And I don't want to brag, but I think I make some pretty good spicy pickles or pickled eggs.
There you go.
Yeah. No, that's...
These ones are cutting. This one too. They'll cut.
I would give that one too.
Okay, so I'm gonna take these 2 to the chickens because you go 1 day, 2 days tops, and you don't pick it and you don't see it, and this is what happens.
Yeah.
Those are gonna be great pickles. Look at those.
Yeah.
She's
bringing more. Yeah, most of that was all from this side.
Look at these
look,
fat
Mom,
little
this one right
stubs.
there.
Oh
See
yeah,
it?
right there.
Oh, yeah. You got to get it. It's on the fence.
I'll go
I have
grab
a hard time reaching that.
Yeah, man, this
And
is...
then I have to crawl.
That's the thing with cucumbers. I mean...
They just grew... Oh, I
there's
see.
another one right here.
Yeah, there's another one right here too. Look at that. I mean, this is one thing about pickles that, like, I love... Yeah, cucumbers. You overlook them.
Yeah.
You know?
Easily.
You don't realize you have 300 pounds of
You'll come
them.
out here and they're like this big right now, and then tomorrow they'll be this big.
This one's good.
And then the next day they're huge. Look, here's
No, that one can go a little longer.
pick that one right there.
Which
I
one?
see a big, huge one right down there.
Yeah. You got a little longer arm reach than I do.
Jeez. Oh, that's a
Yep.
monster.
There you go.
Yeah, that one's a big one.
It's one of those almost overripe.
That one might need
It is
another
overripe,
chick-
look.
Yeah, chickens too.
I mean, you technically could make pickles out of it. You can make those. You can use those for relish. You want to make some relish?
I am gonna make some relish.
Use these for relish then. These
Well,
three.
no, give those to the chickens.
No.
There's more
These
than
are
enough.
perfect for relish.
I know, but baby,
more
there's so
than
many.
enough.
There's so many.
Fine. I'll give them to the chickens.
I'd rather them
More
go
than
to the
enough
chickens
to go
because,
right
to be honest
right.
with you, I'll cut up all those other ones that aren't overripe before I'll cut up those ones.
Yeah.
Oh, here's one.
So might as well not let them go to waste. So, but pretty good little harvest there, guys, today.
Yep.
I do
Dude, this
say
one-
so myself.
This one's like the zucchini that started off small and then finished first.
Yes.
So, brap.
Looks like a little pepper. I forget what kind of flower that's called, but it started growing. I just noticed it when I was putting the hose away, and I was like, oh man, that's crazy. One of the seeds from somewhere got on there and started growing. A nice little pretty flower. So that's cool. That was an awesome little discovery. So very glad got the garden watered. And I'm pretty sure dinner's ready. So I'm gonna go check that out now.